Hello and welcome to how to use HistoryPin. HistoryPin is, as you can see, it's a collection of photographs and images that are supplied by individuals and also by different archives, including the Smithsonian, including the U.S. National Archives. So it's a pretty extensive collection of photographs and some documents and drawings, as you can see here. Um, One of the interesting tools is that you can use the map function on the website. So if you hit map, you're going to be taken to a map of in this case it's England, and then you can click on the different images in different places and see what you see here. You also have the option of going to narrow down your search by date. So if you're looking at pictures of England, you can look for pictures from 1840, which is around the invention of photography. And you can search for a range. So let's see what we see as far as pictures from 1858 to 1874 in England. So it takes a while to load, and you can see that we're getting a fairly good collection of images of England around the Industrial Revolution. So as you can see, this is kind of a really good tool for history and trying to understand history at different points in time. And so you'll see an image of and then you'll see a description of the image on the side. In other pictures, you may be able to see in this corner here something called Street View, and you can see the image of plus the current street view of the picture. So you can also zoom out, and you can see, you can go across the world looking for images of pictures from 1858 to 1874. So that's a pretty cool little tool. If you want to study a certain historical period, you can study it internationally and just see where the world was at a certain point in time. So that's a really cool tool. The website's also arranged according to projects. You can see here Olympic Memories, Pinning the Queen's History, Amazing Grandparents, Hurricane Sandy, Europeana in 1889 to 8, which discusses things like Europe at the time of the fall of the Iron Curtain. It's a very interesting tool. There are also, you can follow individual profiles, which allows you to look at different archives and what they have available or what they've made available. Here you can look at the Stanford University archives and see what they've made available and play around with that. You can search by place. You can also search by tours and collections. For example, say you're studying the Civil Rights Movement, you can go to the tour on the March on Washington. And this is created by the U.S. National Archives. And we'll see some of the features that we talked about before. You take the tour. Here's the March on Washington. There's a little map on the bottom showing where the different pictures are taken. And on some of these pictures, you will see the current picture of what the current site. So here's Peter, Paul, and Mary singing, and this is what the place looks like now. So it's kind of interesting, so you can see where history was taking place and what it looks like now. Can exit the tour. and take a look at all the different kinds of tours that are available. Uh, I think this is a great tool for local history if you can find the pictures and play around with that. The themes are really interesting to look at different topics of family, transportation. Um, so it's kind of an interesting tool. It takes a little time to play around with it, um, and at times it seems like maybe using a Google image search might be better, but this kind of contextualizes things for you. Um, and you can look at specific decades. You can look at specific places on the earth at different times. So it has some advantages that maybe a Google search or even Flickr, which includes archives, does not have. HistoryPin, I wasn't sold on it until I worked on afternoon trying to figure it out, but it's interesting. Try it.